parts of the country as well. Now, this is coming at a time as the poll panel kicked off the second phase of the nationwide SIR, with the drive to clean up voter list has been launched in 9 states and 3 union territories, covering nearly 51 crore voters in all. Now, the states and union territories covered in this phase includes the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, West Bengal, Puducherry, which are slated to also go to assembly elections next year, that is in 2026. Now, Transnow spoke to Kerala's Chief Electoral Officer to understand how this process is being initiated.
So there's a lot of concerns regarding the SIR that the process has begun today. The political parties except BJP, they are opposing this. But keeping all of that aside, the people here have certain concerns. Can you explain to our viewers what will be the procedure that you will be following for this?
So before that, what are the concerns that people have?
They have concerns like, few of them have concerns like earlier they were here, residing here, now from past few years they are in abroad. So how will that work out?
Okay.
And if their parents were enrolled in 2002 list, but they were not, so what will happen then?
So the Election Commission has come out with a very simple process of enumeration and SIR implementation. It's a very simple process. The only thing people have to do is to fill up the form. Now, the enumeration form is being given to all the existing voters who are there as on 27th of October 2025. As on few days back. So we have 2.78 crore voters who will all be getting this enumeration forms. It's a very simple form. You just have to fill it and return it. Say you're not there at home. Any adult member of the family can also fill that. There is no issues as such. And that form captures a few things only. One, about your details and the details of your parents if you have, and details of your relatives if you have. So in case you're not sure if your parents were there in the 2002 lists or or your relatives were also not there, it's a very simple process of verifying online.
Now, we saw the kind of opposition that was faced against this SIR exercise, or the special intensive revision, this exercise that has been taking place in Bihar ahead of the elections. And let's talk about the other states where this exercise has now been taking place, and especially when it comes to opposition parties who seems to be holding their governments there. As the opposition is up in arms questioning the timing and the intent of behind this exercise, right from West Bengal to Tamil Nadu to Kerala, the opposition bloc is opposing the voter list purification drive tooth and nail. Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, hitting the streets in Kolkata and leading the protest rally against SIR with the constitution in her hand. Now, she's been alleging that SIR was actually a political tool for silent, invisible rigging ahead of the 2026 assembly elections, where the Chief Minister went on to issue a warning that Modi's government will fall, and it is inevitable if such a single eligible voter is struck off the roll. A nephew, Abhishek Banerjee, is also warned of Delhi Dharna.
बिहार मुझे समझ में नहीं पाया, जब समझा तो उसको नाम काट के भाग दिया था, निकाल दिया था, लेकिन हम लोग पहले से पकड़ा और इसको देखेंगे भी। अगर एक भी आदमी का लोग नाम मार दिया तो बीजेपी का गवर्नमेंट तोड़ के छोड़ेंगे। এই যে 7 জন প্রাণ দিয়েছে সবাই যোগ্য ছিল, ভোটার তালিকা থেকে সবার নাম বাদ গেছে। দিল্লি যাওয়ার জন্য প্রস্তুত থাকুন।
Well, Hridita is connected with us. Hridita, good morning. Straight out warnings that are now being given in, because as the door-to-door enumeration has now begun, Mamata Banerjee is now issuing an open warning saying that she will ensure the fall of BJP government at the center if a single eligible voter is removed from the list.
Absolutely. As you see, yesterday was the first day when the enumeration forms to be distributed out, and as in the morning the process started with BLO sitting out from door to door. Mamata Banerjee in the afternoon in a notice of 2 days arranged for a rally which walked about 3.8 kilometers with Mamata Banerjee holding a constitution in her hand, and also to remember she had brought in people the various status in the society, starting from the religious leaders who led the rally, and then the Tollywood artists, players, journalists who were second in the rally, and after which was the Matua families among who now, as per what Abhishek Banerjee and Mamta Banerjee said, are the vote banks, or BJP is trying to encash them by opening fake CAA camps. You also get to understand that this Matua community has been under scandal for several years because of the several shifts that this community has seen. Therefore, BJP at this beginning, when it was announced, they tried to open the CA camp and help them with that. But yesterday, bringing the Matua community in, Mamta Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee said that just to
So a Delhi Chalo or a Delhi Dharna, that has also been another warning that is now coming across as the Trinamool Congress chief and the West Bengal chief minister seems to be accusing both the BJP and the Election Commission of using the SIR as a political tool to intimidate voters. Thank you very much, Shridhita, for joining in with that live update. But similar reactions that are also coming in from the opposition ruled states, while the DMK in Tamil Nadu has now moved the apex court, terming the exercise as de facto NRC. In Kerala, the ruling LDF also is considering to take legal steps against this exercise, as the opposition is also asking why Assam, which is another state that goes to polls next year, has been left out by the Election Commission.
Kerala government and the opposition has been opposing SIR, but today they have started the procedure where officers have started collecting the forms and they started distributing it. Tomorrow there is an all-party meeting. What do you have to say on the entire?
See, now the problem in Kerala is local body election will be announced, I think tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So all our party workers are in the field because this is their election. This is local body election, means workers' election. So they are fed up with this local body election. So there is no time to add the new voters list. Only that matter, all party except the BJP requested, including Kerala Election Commission, electoral officer requested that it should be postponed. They postponed in Assam. Why they are not postponed in Kerala? Because all political leaders, workers are very much busy for the local body election. But our request was rejected by the Election Commission. So tomorrow there will be all-party meeting. We express our feelings that meeting.
Chief Minister has said that, like you mentioned, that in spite of requesting, they haven't pushed it. Chief Minister has said that it looks like there is some conspiracy behind it and it will definitely affect the people.
Yeah, definitely. This is a conspiracy. Because all on a sudden they announced the decision. It was very much unfortunate. Anyway, we will decide on tomorrow.
एक तरह का एनआरसी है, ये पूरा ऑपोजिशन कह रहा है. आसाम में क्यों नहीं हुआ, ये सबसे बड़ा सबूत है कि एनआरसी है.
जिस तरीके से एसआईआर मौजूदा बीजेपी लगातार राज्यों में ला रही है, असम जैसे राज्य में नहीं ला रही है, निश्चित तौर पे एसआईआर को एक हथियार के रूप में इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं.
They say that 65 lakh voters had gone out of Bihar. In that statement, they had also said that 6.5 lakh voters have gone to Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is the next state to face election, and they are trying to include all those 6.5 lakh voters in the Tamil Nadu voter list.
Now, over the exclusion of Assam, where the special order will be issued by the Election Commission to hold the exercise in the state of Assam, we are already looking at the opposition raising questions, but there have been protests, there have been warning, and there have been also fear-mongering on part of the opposition, which is resorting to all tricks in the book to stall the nationwide voter list cleanup drive. Union Home Minister Amit Shah, in an exclusive conversation with Group Editor-in-Chief Navika Kumar, blunted the opposition's charge with a fact-check on SIR. Amit Shah has highlighted that the SIR is a routine exercise which has been carried out 11 times in independent India, with most revisions that have been taking place during the Congress rule. That means it is unnecessary on part of the opposition, who have been time and again raising the objection against this exercise.
तमिलनाडु की सरकार गई है कोर्ट और चैलेंज किया है उन्होंने जो 12 राज्यों में आपने किया है. बंगाल ने कहा है हाथ पैर तोड़ देंगे. आपको लगता है कि ये एसआईआर एक्सरसाइज चुनाव से पहले जिन राज्यों में चुनाव है वहां होनी चाहिए?
देखिए, एसआईआर
सिर्फ चुनावी राज्यों में नहीं हो रहा है, 2 चरण में हो रहा है। जहां चुनाव 2025 और 26 में है वहां पर अभी हो रहा है, 26 में है वहां पर अभी हो रहा है, और 27 में जिन राज्यों में चुनाव नहीं है 27 में वहां पर होगा। एसआईआर एक रूटीन प्रक्रिया है जो 1955 से लेकर अब तक 11 बार हुई है।
Well, let's connect with Dharni now. Dharni, good morning. As far as the state of Tamil Nadu is also concerned, as we've been listening to the reactions coming in against this very exercise, they have been terming it as a case of constitutional overreach and a move that could lead to large-scale disenfranchisement of voters.
That is exactly what the DMK has told in its petition in the Supreme Court. The DMK raises suspicion over the timing and the intention. They say that the prescribed timeline given for SAR in Tamil Nadu coincides with the Northeast Monsoon Pongal Festival and Christmas holidays. So on most of these days, the people, they might not be in their residences, and this will create a lot of confusion is what the DMK says. And it also goes on to challenge the constitutional validity of SAR. SAR will illegally and unjustifiably disenfranchise lakhs of citizens from electing their representatives, thereby, disrupting the idea of free and fair elections in this country is what the DMK says. So this plea is likely to be taken up for hearing, within this week. We have to wait and see what the Supreme Court has to say on it. But meanwhile, the door-to-door enumeration process has already begun in the state from yesterday in multiple, cities. The door-to-door.
Well, it seems that the ECI seems to have also implemented certain changes to the SIR 2.0, drawing upon insight gained from the experience that was carried out in Bihar just before the election dates were announced. Dharni, appreciate you joining us here on the broadcast. With that, we head into a very short break.